Scott Richards from Beyond the Numbers, and welcome to basic training number 2. And in this training we're going to discuss how much do I have to sell to make $80,000. Now you remember in number 1 we worked out why you need to make $80,000 in your business. So in this step we're going to work out how much sales you need to make to be able to make $80,000 profit. So obviously profit is not rocket science. Profit is equal to sales minus expenses, and so to work out how much sales we need, sales is going to equal profit plus your expenses. Now if you're in a business where you're not selling anything and you haven't got any cost of sales, then working out how much you need to sell is quite an easy process. So you need to make $80,000. So you got your $80,000 in profit, and then you just add your expenses. In most small businesses, your expenses are the same each year. So no matter how much you sell, so your electricity, your telephone, your wages are generally fairly stable in most small businesses. So if last year your expenses were, let's say $70,000, then you need to make $150,000 in sales. Okay, obviously it's just all an estimate, but it's giving you a figure that you need now that you can now aim at. So $150,000, 50 weeks, you need to be making $3,000 a week. So it starts giving some goals, and then you're able to break those goals down. So whether you can do weekly, or if you want to do monthly, but you've got sales goals now. Now if you don't, if you do sell items, and so it's going to be a little bit trickier to work it out, but not that much. So your profit's going to be $80,000. Now your expenses, you're still going to have the $70,000. In your normal expenses, but you've also got your cost of sales. So in this case, we're just going to keep it nice and simple, and then say your cost of sales, or your gross profit margin, is 50% of your sales. So I've already worked this out before I started. So let's say at 50%, you're going to have to sell 300,000, and so you got $150,000 is going to be in your cost of sales. Let me just explain that a little bit better. So if you sell $300,000 worth of goods or for stock, and then if your gross profit margin is 50%, then it's cost you $150,000 in stock, and so that's how we get that $150,000. So to work out how much sales you need, you got the $80,000 in profit, plus the $150,000 you're going to buy in stock, plus your $70,000 in your fixed expenses, and that comes to $300,000. And so $300,000 is how much sales you need to make. So you can break that down to weekly at $6,000 a week. Monthly is $25,000 a month. And now that we've got this $300,000, in basic training number 3, we'll then work out our strategy of how we're going to achieve that $300,000. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you can send me an email at info@beyondthenumbers.com.au.